Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to the Morning After Pill Show podcast. Today's episode has been brought to you by Podcorn. Let me tell you about Podcorn. Podcorn is a database where we get to connect ourselves with any business that wants to sponsor a podcast. So because of that, we've been able to reach out to all sorts of businesses from what I can tell is all over the world. And you get to just approach them and say, hey, I am interested in, talking about your business. Help me, help yours. I'm going to scratch your back. You scratch mine.
Now, Podcorn is a marketplace that connects you with your sponsor without any middleman. So there's no one else in between you and whoever you're going to make business with. No matter the size of your podcast, you can browse and choose your opportunities right then and there on the platform. You set your rates and then collaborate directly with the potential sponsor without being exclusive. No exclusivities.
None at all. I get that. You're never going to give up your rights with your podcast whenever you sign up with Podcorn, and the brands are very well protected.
All right. Now, the marketplace mission is to give podcasters transparency, creative freedom, and full control of how and when you monetize.
So thank you to Podcorn, first of all. Thank you for any kind of connection that you got us with any of the sponsorships. Thank you for hooking up with this sponsor right here. Don't forget to... Our link for Podcorn is going to be in our comments in each episode, by the way.
Absolutely.
So
has been since we started this, right?
It's about to be. It's about to be, yeah.
Well, so, guys,
let's.
With that being said,
yes.
Let's get on with the fucking show.
Let's get on with the show.
Let's get on with the fucking show.
Let's unwrap this fucking turkey leg that I've been staring at for a minute.
Oh my god! Yeah. Okay. So real quick, we gotta give a shout out.
We gotta give a shout out.
Thunder Thighs 210 provided us with two of the most epic. Sweet baby rays.
Look at the size of these things.
You can club a homeless dude and get away with it because there's no fingerprints.
You can fend off a couple zombies.
I feel like you can do a lot with these turkey legs.
Yeah,
it could be used as a utility knife.
Yeah. Okay. As a utility knife.
Sure.
We're talking like Swiss Army style.
You stab somebody enough times with a turkey leg, I feel like you're gonna handle your shit just right.
Okay, I'm gonna get his napkins.
You do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna get his napkins.
These are like no joke. This is like carnival food that was brought to us while I had a drink in my hand, and that alone says so much to any. Did you brought 3? Oh, 2 each. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, dude.
They're barbecue.
There's a barbecue.
Barbecue.
So while you're
Sweet Baby
that,
Ray's, right?
Hold on. While you're eating that, I want you to think about what I want to talk about.
Okay.
All right.
I'm opening up this for the listeners on the podcast. We are opening up fucking big ass pieces of foil. We haven't seen these yet, right? This is our first time.
Yeah,
we got linked up on Instagram 20 minutes ago.
If that.
Right before coming over here to do this episode.
These shits are huge.
And we promised we were going to eat these.
This is like watching you unwrap a Christmas. This is like unwrapping a Christmas present.
Dude, I am so excited right now.
You're like being gentle and like...
I wanted to be for the fucking sake of it. Dude, look at all that sauce.
I'm about to go get a knife and just cut the fucking tinfoil right.
Okay, there it is. I found the opening. I found it. Oh my god.
It's been discovered. Alright, so while you eat that, I want you to think of healing crystal dildos and how they're here to make your vagina a magical place.
So,
well, first off, everybody knows healing fucking salts or crystals are a bunch of bullshit anyway.
I don't know about everybody.
If
knows
you
that.
don't,
I don't know about everybody knows.
I feel like we know people
Holy
that don't
shit,
think that.
bro! Look at this.
I don't want to look at it because
just look at it.
I can't because one of us has to eat and the other has to talk. So we can't do it at the same time.
Yeah,
we're not going to do an hour-long special of us just eating a.
Why does it only have to be an hour? It can be definitely longer if this turkey leg.
Turkey leg looks like it's going to take 2.5 hours.
Look at this thing. All right, Thunder Thighs 210. I'm dropping your puzzle.
Get you some.
Look at this
Why?
thing. Look at this thing because it's right here because you put it on the table we do the podcast on.
Lost.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Barbecue sauce on that thing.
Okay, ready?
That's juicy. I could hear
Oh my god.
hear it over here. All right, so
Oh my god.
Now that you have a mouthful of meat, how do you feel about crystals and healing powers and so on and so forth?
So I used to be all into that.
What do you mean used to?
Used to be.
Isn't that like a lifestyle? How can you used to be into something?
Because apparently not. I used to be.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. I used to think that it was something that would work. And to be... First of all, when it comes to the crystal dildos, I bet you they can get you off. They're stiff as fuck, and anything that shape can do it.
Anything that's shaped like a dildo, I feel like is going to get...
It's going to work. It's going to work. They're going to be...
They get off on fingers.
They're going to be great.
You don't even have to do penetration.
Jesus Christ, this is so good, dude. Okay. It's so fucking good. Unwrap your shit already.
No.
Okay.
We'll wait till you're done, and then I'll make you watch me eat mine.
Okay.
While you're still...
It's definitely... That's fine. First of all, again, those dildos will work as far as getting you off goes.
Dildos.
They're dildos. They're going to work when it comes to that.
Period.
And I'm all for it.
If, ands, or there might be a butt involved.
Okay.
Depending on their pleasure.
He did say they were messy. The turkey legs, not the dildos. Yeah.
They're dirty.
They are. They're messy, yeah. Anyways, the crystal thing... This is just like when you and I had talked about in the past where we talked about fucking like astrology bullshit. Like,
you already know my stance.
Yeah, I get your stance. I get your stance, but my stance comes from actually like experiencing a culture where people actually like did understand that. Right. Coming from somewhere where I actually believe, not necessarily astrology, I never really cared for that, but like thinking crystals was going to work for people.
All right, well, first of all, that's fair.
You know,
I'm not even going to knock that shit. I'm going to give you that one.
Yeah, but here's my thing is that what I realized when I was doing all that is that if you really do want to better yourself,
you don't need crystals?
You need to just fucking do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, this shit's all fucking...
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop. All right. With that being said.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I find when it comes to like, you can manipulate anybody with something vague enough.
Right.
Does that make sense?
That's how Hitler did.
Like healing powers, fucking ghosts, whatever the fuck your little vice that like you like are on the fence about.
Right.
Someone will find a way to manipulate you enough to believe it.
I'm gonna go in again.
It's called the Bible.
I'm gonna go in
like
again.
The main thing.
Yes, that is the first one.
But like, I don't understand how anybody can put so much faith into something like that. Like, do I think that like a Himalayan rock salt fucking nightlight's gonna make me sleep better or be a better person? No.
But
I'm not completely...
Let me play devil's advocate on your part.
Retarded.
Let me play your devil's advocate on this.
Okay. I like to hear this because I feel like anybody who's my devil's advocate, I can swash because I'm worse than him.
So, whether the actual properties they're claiming it does do, fucking clearly may not be, it's not going to work for everybody. But what it can do is just create like a relaxing environment. That's really it.
All right.
Right?
Again,
am I wrong?
No, I can completely... There's movies that make you feel a certain way. There's songs that make... There's always going to be something that will pull at some kind of inner heartstring.
Right.
But to put faith in the fact that you have a Himalayan rock salt laying next to your nightstand, you're going to like be...
I won't disagree. One of the biggest things is that I saw people get too far into it.
I mean, I have a fucking dream catcher, but like, I don't think it catches bad. I have bad dreams.
You're still having bad dreams.
All the fucking time.
Right.
All the fucking time. Even those little like Mexican fucking sleeping dolls that like they're called worry dolls.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I don't know actually, but
you don't know about worry dolls?
No.
You're Mexican.
Okay.
Like kind of super Mexican.
Okay.
Like especially when you speak Spanish.
Okay. And make Mexican food for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Mexican food. I think it's just like Mexican like...
It's a Mexican.
It's like white person's slop and then like Mexican person's slop. Like, you just find a bunch of shit in your fridge and you spice it.
That was what I did yesterday. Yes.
I'm just saying. There's you know what I'm saying.
Right.
There's guidelines. Like,
I get what you're saying.
That's how chitlins are so popular in the African American culture. That's why fucking chorizo is so popular in yours and ours is just jacking everybody else.
Pretty much, yeah. Because
barbecue sauce.
You almost said pizza. Look at this. By the way. Get in it already.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Just.
However.
Okay.
Himalayan or fucking.
The Himalayan rock salt light candle or whatever.
Dildos.
Oh, no. They're crystals. They're healing crystal dildos.
Is there a difference?
Yes.
Is there really a difference?
Yes.
What's the difference between a Himalayan rock salt and a healing stone?
Himalayan rock salt The only
Is that
reason
for toxins?
No. Well, the only reason I know this is because I actually got curious and I picked one up and I fucking licked it.
Bi-curious?
No, I licked it.
Does it taste like salt?
And just so you know, this happened 2 weeks ago when I saw our friend that just moved into her apartment or whatever, my old apartment. Had one of those fucking things and I picked it up and licked it and I was like, oh shit, it's real?
It's really a salt rock?
It's really a fucking salt rock. This whole fucking time I thought they were fake and everyone was getting bullshitted.
I feel like that's a lot of rock salt.
It's a lot of rock salt, but they also sell that same shit.
Even
they sell
after a while, when all your whatever faith in it dies,
right,
or the trend fades,
right,
because that's really what it all is right now.
Right,
you can grind that shit and just have bomb ass salt around the house.
Yeah,
that's just that's pretty dope.
Just
it's multi-tooling it, and you don't even know it yet.
It's a versatile.
Right now, you're still thinking that it's absorbing all your toxins, when realistically, it's just chilling on your nightstand, waiting to fucking be thrown on some green beans and shit or something.
So, one thing I don't like seeing is that people get so deep into that shit, though.
They really do.
They do.
It's scary.
And for fuck's
that shit's scary.
It's scary because it's just, and then they'll bash religion. It's the same thing. Here's something that also gets to me that's related to that.
I don't believe in God, but don't badmouth my
crystals,
Himalayan
my rock salts, and my spirit guide.
How dare you look at my fucking healing dildo like that?
How dare you not support it? Yeah. How dare you not?
Is that think about it. Do you think that at a party or something, someone's gonna pull that and be like, dude, I have the blue healing crystal dildo, and show everybody? Is that a topic? That's something that you would want to brag about, but to certain people, like
vegans.
Eventually, everyone's gonna know that you have one, but there's only gonna be a select few that are like, "Hey, so what website did you get that at?"
I want to show you something real quick. Just off topic. I've taken 2 bites, right?
I feel like it's not gonna be off topic.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, I don't know why you're eating by your hands. He gave you tinfoil as a wrap. Did you not think about that?
No, I didn't think about that.
Did you really not?
No, I didn't. I didn't think about that.
I watched you unravel it, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then you dipped your fingers into
into it, dude. Yeah, dude, if you're gonna fucking go at it, go at it.
You can unfold it like a flower, and you have a built-in plate with a stick.
You sound like a flower saying it,
dude. I'm OCD. I don't like to be messy. I don't like to have.
No, I know you don't. I know you don't.
I don't like it. Having a 3-year-old drives me batshit crazy because she drops shit and does shit on purpose, and then looks at me and goes, "Sorry."
So, I am totally back in this fucking. I want to see this guy again. First of all.
Well, I mean, he clearly goes to the bar we go to.
Well, that was a one time.
I doubt it.
It was a one.
I'm sure if we messaged,
it was a one time for us.
Dude, it's the guys from Maps. Can you drop off some fucking turkey legs? He's gonna be for sure.
Anyways,
in case you watch this one,
in case you're watching, yeah, for sure, gonna do another one.
I'm not gonna eat mine the way you did, in the end.
Well, fucking,
you look like you killed it and seasoned it yourself. That's how messy it is.
I didn't, though. Thunder Thighs 2-0
did. That's how messy that shit
and it was fucking, dude, definitely a good...
You don't think about the barbecue builds up, you can start dipping your shit in the bottom of it.
Yes. Tell you what, I'm gonna close mine up for now, and I'm gonna give you the room to do yours, so you can show people how dainty you are with yours.
Do you want me to build a plate out of mine?
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like people are gonna be interested in this. I'll give you mine.
So the society that believes
Himalayan rock salts are the shit.
The Himalayan rock salts are the shit. Here's what I'm gonna say. I don't mind you doing it. I don't care though. I was part of that. I was part of that culture.
No one wants to be force fed that shit.
Nobody wants to be force fed that stuff. And do it amongst the ones that want to see it, or the ones that you believe that could use it. But
90% of this podcast is going to be me unwrapping this shit and building a plate.
Dude,
it's just going to be the background noise.
This is what you get for talking shit. Are you going to break it open from the top? Okay.
That's where all the meat is.
That's what he said?
It makes perfect sense, though.
Look at that thing. Again, this is the Sweet Baby Ray turkey leg.
Actually, I really don't think there is a way to eat this without being messy as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like this is...
You're doing a full Darren. Oh, look at that. Oh my god.
That's so much sauce.
Look at that, dude.
That's a stain.
First of all, yeah, that is a stain. That's
a full-blown barbecue Sweet Baby Ray's stain.
Yeah.
So, dude, are you excited?
About this turkey leg?
Mic with it, too, dude. This thing's huge.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, are you excited for next week?
What's next week?
You get to have guests on.
I do get to have guests on. My thoughts on that is that it's not necessarily the morning after pill show without you because...
Stop hitting shit with there's barbecue sauce all over the microphone.
Look at you.
Dude.
And you tried.
I really did try.
You tried.
I tried to build a
Look at that. Look at that. It looks like a fucking flower. Show everybody on YouTube.
I have
that.
my fucking...
Looks like you're holding a god dang it corn.
A god dang it corn?
A god dang it corn. Yeah. Quitter.
I'm not a quitter.
Quitter.
I just got a fucking stain on my pants the size of the fucking turkey leg.
It wasn't that big, but it's definitely the size of a quarter. It's definitely the size of a quarter.
Alright, I'm done.
You're done?
I can't even get started because I don't want to be disgusting.
Just do it, dude.
Let's just
I fucking
no,
did
dude.
it.
I have a white
Look
t-shirt
at you.
on. I'm not doing
Just
it.
do
I already
it.
no. I've already fucking fucked up some jeans. I'm not going any further.
All right.
I'm sticky.
You believe that it's delicious, though, right?
I tasted it.
It's definitely good.
That bitch is getting handled today.
Right after this episode.
2 a.m.
Okay, so Jesus Christ, I'm gonna
What a
move.
better time to what's not a better time than to eat a fucking carnival-sized fucking turkey leg at 2 a.m.
Dude, that's the only time I want.
Carnivals aren't open at 2 a.m. It's like 9 a.m. You're getting this shit.
They definitely got that market down, right? Like, I always want one when I'm drunk, and I'm never drunk at Six Flags.
I don't understand why he's not at the rodeo selling his thunder thighs.
That's not our place. But honestly, fuck the rodeo. Like,
I like the rodeo.
You like the rodeo?
No, only because there's a chick there that sells like whiskey cakes, like moonshine cakes.
Okay.
Ballin'.
Okay.
She wasn't there last year though.
Okay, so she's not always there.
I almost cried.
So the only reason you like going to the rodeo isn't even always there.
Is for food.
Well, they got food, and
that's how much of a fat kid I am. That I think of places based on food.
Okay.
You know who's notorious for that? My dad.
I'm gonna move the turkey leg.
Go ahead.
Tell me about your dad.
One of the funniest things my dad does, and it cracks me up every fucking time, is he'll tell me he went like on this fucking, because he's a biker, so he goes on like Harley rides with my mom. We'll just ride around. He'll tell me, yeah, dude, found some new like route, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's like, yeah, and then like he always drops like, dude, they have like some ballin' ass burgers at this one restaurant. It's like a hole, like he's always dropping hole in the walls on me, always. I haven't lived in Florida for like 6 years. He's still telling me spots that he like hits on like his little biker routes, which I appreciate because when I do go and visit, we usually hit one of those spots up. But he's like notorious.
Those are the best spots, though.
For always being like, dude.
Those are always the best spots.
I know where a McDonald's is. Like on like any area of town, there's gonna be a McDonald's.
I feel like you don't trust the hole in the walls, though.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't. My OCD will not allow me to trust the hole in the wall.
You're missing out, dude.
No.
You're missing out.
If I walk into a place and immediately feel like my bathroom's cleaner than this, I'm out.
You're missing out. You are clearly missing out.
Think about what I just said, and you're saying I'm missing out.
You're still missing out.
I
heard what you said. I heard what you said. And I've seen worse. Okay, just yesterday, you weren't in the area. Somebody threw up in a urinal.
Disgusting.
Right. Not a hole in the wall.
Okay. That happens. You're right. That happens. But...
And in my experience working in restaurants...
you're not walking in and ordering food in the urinal where a guy threw up on.
No.
You're walking up to a register where, like, sometimes, like, it's not well kept. It looks like the building itself is, like, 45 years old and no one's ever cleaned it.
I've been to those places. But not... No. Okay. You are going too far. Like, you saw one hole in the wall, and you're like,
no.
No. That's what it seems like.
I didn't see one hole in the wall. I've been to plenty of hole in the walls, and I'm like, I'm not eating here. But I'll get a drink.
Like, I'm talking like there's a glory hole. This is like, right off the highway.
At the fucking cash register?
Yeah,
it's the cashier?
Yeah, like she's like just busy. Or he,
He's like, by the way.
It could be the manager, so he just pops up,
A smile for the camera?
Yeah. But, you're missing out on some delicious food.
Fuck all that.
You're missing out on some delicious food.
I'd rather hit a food truck than a hole in the wall.
Because there's no bathroom?
No, because most of those food trucks, those guys take really good care of them. Smaller environment, they can actually keep it clean and shit.
I'm going to fight
There's
you.
Still
I'm going to fight you on that.
There's still a few food truck places where I walk up and I'm like, nope. Please tell me you have like a canned Coke that's sealed and I'll buy that. When we went and saw the Toadies, that little fucking food truck thing was the bomb.
Those hot dogs, right?
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, you're right. But still, I think it goes the same. Food truck, establishment, whether it's a fucking mom and pop restaurant or a fucking McDonald's in the middle of downtown.
I won't even buy a Mountain Dew at a shitty kept,
convenience store. Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I worked for a specific drink company. I'm not going to say which one. But I walked into I was in charge of...
Wait, was this while you were in Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I worked for a company. That I was in charge of doing, convenience stores, 7-Elevens, any other kind of gas station, including the little fucking quick stops and fucking shit like that, right?
Word.
I'll never forget one store that I walked into. And it was, it wasn't even like a gas station. It was just a convenience store. 95% of their business was probably selling blunt wraps. No joke.
Okay.
It was you got Jobs 1.5s and zigzags and blunt wraps? Yes. Of every flavor? Yes. That was all they bought.
Word.
I walked in there one day and I moved a case of soda. And I saw a roach. It wasn't just any roach. This roach was the size of my phone. It was an 8+ scurrying along.
That's a mouse.
That's kind of what I thought it was at first, and I noticed it didn't have fur. It had a flat back and wings. I flipped the fuck out. Yeah, that was the only time I ever went.
What?
Everything after that, I called the dude. I'd sit in the parking lot and I'd call the dude because I refused to go in there.
I've never seen it.
Dude, that shit was the most terrifying thing ever. And if one gets that big. Can you imagine the rest of the ones that you can't see? All right, if that's Mama Roach, right? Then the 6S is a shit ton of babies. So there's probably 150.
So you're comparing.
There's probably 150.
You're comparing what is it? The iPhone 8 Plus.
8 Plus.
8 Plus.
It's a fat bitch.
Is the Mama Roach?
It's the Mama Roach.
Okay, and the size of the 6S.
Which is a pretty good small size.
It's still a decent size. It's
still a lot smaller than the 8 Plus.
So what if you saw a rat the size of this turkey leg right here?
I'd fucking try and kill it because that's a record.
I don't know.
That's
man.
That's black play.
It understands your gestures. It's that big.
It talks to you.
It's you
go to catch it. It's I'm not that stupid, and you're oh my god, that rat just said something to me, and then you're just mind blown. And the rat just walks the fuck
I feel
out.
like a rat would be racist.
Do you think a rat would be racist?
I think a rat is racist.
Against everybody?
Yeah, a human.
I don't even think that's a race.
It's a speciesist.
It would be, yeah. It would
a speciesist? That is some fucked up species.
The human race would just be racist against. It could be black.
It could be
Mexican.
Yeah, it could be North Korean, Southern Korean.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. That rat's going to be a dick
to everybody. It could be a Filipino accountant that only has 2 stepkids.
You think all rats are like that, or just that one?
Just that one that's really big.
Just that one. Just
the
really
one that's
big
been
ones?
Yeah, it's just been working, eating, surviving off of that fucking shitty gas station. And all it knows is
marbles.
All it knows is travelers that hate Mexicans. It's just all it knows is
specifically Mexicans.
This rat that we're making up is racist against Mexicans.
As fuck.
But not.
It's Speedy Gonzalez, but from his point of view.
Yeah, pretty much.
Instead of seeing it from everybody else's, you're looking at it from his, and he's like, "Why are all these crackers and fucking Mexicans?"
That is such an odd, racist thing. I've never been able to talk about it ever, and I always.
Do you think Speedy Gonzalez was racist?
Yes, but I don't.
The Black Crows were way more racist than fucking.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. And my thing isn't.
I feel like everyone's gonna know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, the Black Crows from Dumbo. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, douchebags.
Anyways,
I tell you what. Like,
Jesus Christ, man! Like that was.
That's some 70s, 60s, or 70s shit. When was fucking Dumbo
I love it and hate it at the same time.
When was Dumbo made? Because that's going to tell us exactly what everybody was thinking and was socially acceptable at that time.
You looking it up?
I am.
So my thing about Speedy Gonzalez, it's there's nothing about Mexican
1940 fucking one.
Okay, so it was...
Sorry.
No, yeah, you're fine. So Dumbo came out.
Those racist fucking...
Crows
were like... totally norm.
As a matter of fact, those were young.
For like a good 10 years after 1941, like up until 1951, everyone looked at Black Crows and were like, I know what they're thinking.
Those are young Negroes that they're impersonating right there for that 1941. Because other than that, I couldn't.
Up.
Yeah.
Man, imagine what people are going to think in like 40 years from now. I mean, people are already starting to think a bunch of weird shit that even I don't even think is offensive. Like, everyone's like, that's offensive. Fucking Confederate statues. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
do
you care?
No, it's the fact that people are letting it bother.
Do you care about the Alamo?
No. Even if my people lost.
I can't. You guys definitely didn't.
No, we didn't lose.
Yeah,
you know why? Because we multiply like fucking rabbits. Don't fuck with us again.
Yeah, it was like one dude showed up with a horse and buggy and like 92 Mexicans got out. They're like clown cars from back in the day.
So back to my
Mexicans.
Real quick, I want to go back to fucking Speedy Gonzalez. I don't get I don't understand.
I found his fucking cousin or brother, Sir Speedy.
He is more Mexican.
What was his name?
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Yes, he was the most racist one out of both of them.
That is definitely like spot on with the stereotype. Compared
lazy Mexican.
The lazy Mexican. Compared to Speedy Gonzalez. Now, unless they're saying, man, these Mexicans can build a fence like a Willer.
If they're like roofers and shit,
yeah,
Speedy Gonzalez.
But the way they portrayed it,
janitor, they're like
the way they portrayed it, it's not the same. You know what I mean? Like that's not
like they offended you, but like kind of complimented.
The only reason they're offended me is because he's using a bunch of like typical, yeah, like he's just using
speech.
That doesn't even offend me. First of all, like it's just the closest thing to it. Just kind of tickles me and makes me laugh. But like I mean, we could have done better when it came to being racist against Mexicans.
His fucking brother or whatever was definitely
Slowpoke
racist.
Rodriguez. That dude was stoned.
He had the fucking bandana. He had the fucking the straw hat shit. Remember?
Yep.
He was
yeah.
And he just like always looked stoned.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Such a fucking stoned Mexican right there.
And then go find some food. Like he talks slow.
But I mean, I spent a lot of time in Mexico.
Do you have a choice?
No, I didn't have a choice back then.
Isn't like family live there?
No, I have family there. I was dragged there all the time. And
dragged there.
What am I?
Because no one goes to visit family. They're always dragged.
They're always dragged. That's how it feels.
So like you're always.
That's how it feels when you're a kid.
Up until you're about like 22, I think you just feel like
I want to go see them. Yeah.
All relatives are like, fuck those guys. Yeah. Then you get to a point.
It's either that or I want to go see them.
Yeah. Then it gets to the point where you're like, man, I really want to see.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's too late for me. So,
in our 30s, bro. Fuck that shit.
Well, that and I mean, like all the opportunities I could have had to want to see them, I didn't go.
Oh, I as an adult, I realized how like shitty most relatives are.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
it's just all people.
And I was like, yeah,
well, it's all people, and your relatives are all people.
Yeah, well, and then for me, it was like, man, family really shouldn't act like that. So I was like twice as like judgmental and hard,
right?
Which is why I don't speak to any of them.
Huh. Yeah, I've never heard you once say the word cousin.
Nope. Oh, I have stories about my cousins, depending on which ones you want to talk about. I have like one good cousin out of like 7.
Save that in your like memory banks, but whenever we come up with a topic and you go, you know what, I have a cousin for you.
I have 2 cousins for you in the same like they're sisters. Yeah, I thought me and my brother were bad. Nah, these bitches. I'm like cliffhang it.
I heard someone today.
I'm like cliffhang it.
Speaking of cousins, yeah, cliffhang it, please, for fuck's sake. We're done with the whole Speedy racism thing, right?
So wait, general consensus.
Okay, so general consensus.
Speedy Gonzalez wasn't racist.
He's not the most racist thing against Mexicans.
Okay. Now you want to talk about most racist? You want to talk about a character that literally had to be put to bed? The Taco Bell Chihuahua.
I didn't get that one either.
Dude, people were like super pissed at that. Like to the
How
point
many-
where Taco
okay.
Bell was like, all right, he's gone.
Again, here's my thing on this. How many Mexicans do you know that actually had Chihuahua, not me included, because that's in the past and it was owned by a white woman, which is
More white women
towards
than
my point.
Chihuahuas,
Rich white women have Chihuahuas.
But even back then?
And I've never seen a Chihuahua in Mexico.
I knew you back then.
Right.
Like, not really back then, but like...
Paris Hilton was
A good,
like the
5
most
years
famous
ago?
one. Paris Hilton?
You're a Mexican, and in your household, there was a fucking Chihuahua.
Go fuck yourself. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea.
I'm just saying.
Was a badass dog. Don't
Okay.
get me wrong.
I'm
but,
not downplaying your
Not
dog.
knocking the dog,
It's
but
the stereotype of
definitely
the fact that like
I get
less
it.
than 10 years
I get
ago.
it. I know. I was just
That was like 15 years after the Taco Bell dog.
yeah.
So you guys had time to get pissed about it and get over it.
I never got pissed about it. I never cared. I didn't think it was. I think Taco Bell could have gone way more racist. I think they have like the ability to say the most racist things and be like, yeah, fucking Taco Bell.
Yeah,
like
we're
they
American
could
Mexican.
and they don't do it.
They're American Mexican. They could definitely.
Yeah, like it's not Mexican
They don't have
food.
fucking
First of all,
flowers.
Taco Bell is not Mexican food. They just sell tacos.
Dude, they squeeze sour cream and cheese sauce out of like caulking guns.
Yeah, great.
It's dope.
Yeah,
It's time efficient.
yeah. They're living in 30-30, so the kids would say.
We're so 2000 late.
You are just for saying that, yeah.
Whatever. I don't care.
Where was I?
I remember stuff.
Where
Because I
was-
was alive then.
So the
I don't
talk.
even think that makes me old. I feel like this just makes me wiser because like I remember it.
That's
people
what
like-
that's what wisdom is, bro.
People are like, dude, you're showing your age. And I'm like, yeah, well, do you remember it?
Don't be a fucking idiot. That's what wisdom is.
Like, just because you watched a YouTube video on it doesn't make you smarter than me. I lived it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Intelligence is not the sign of knowing a bunch of things.
Like, way to see it from that one point of view.
Yeah. An idiot.
Like
You
the OG.
fucking ignorant motherfucker.
All right, so
we-
Taco Bell dog, racist, yeah or nay?
Taco Bell dog, no. I'm gonna go
No?
no.
You're gonna go
I'm
with
gonna
no?
go with no because I think it is a misunderstood stereotype. I don't know where. I've never once seen a fucking Chihuahua in
Beverly
Mexico.
Hills Chihuahua.
There's Beverly Hills Chihuahua,
It ruined everything.
which was which was voiced by a Mexican.
But in all fair, the Mexican Chihuahua or the Taco Bell Chihuahua was catching like Godzilla and shit.
Yeah,
I think I need a bigger box.
yeah.
It was like his most famous line.
Like 8 people remember that commercial.
People are YouTubing it right now.
Yeah, they
right
will.
Now. Right now, someone's gonna be like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Just Google that. Yeah, I'm sure it's on Google. The Taco Bell dog catching Godzilla.
Make a picture of that. Of just a Chihuahua saying, I think I need a bigger maps.
We can do whatever we want.
Then on the back, just say racist, like huge fucking letters with a question mark.
Is it racist?
No, just racist.
Just racist?
Just racist.
But with a question mark, you said.
Yeah.
So it's like racist?
Yeah. Like you can put an exclamation point
Like-
and a question mark.
Their heads will turn as it like
But
like
it has to be question mark first. You can't say racist and like have the exclamation point because that sounds like you're fucking racist. It's read like you're racist.
yeah.
If you throw the question mark before the exclamation, then you're doing the head tilting like racist.
Yeah, but like I know the San Antonio doesn't seem like we live in the South.
This is,
We're still in the
literally,
South.
Like southern.
It's as south as it gets, other than Mexico itself. But
I can see Trump's wall from here.
yeah, it's not that nice. It's not nice. It's government built.
He never said it was gonna be nice.
Yeah,
He
that's
just said
true.
it was gonna be a wall.
It was just a wall.
It's just chicken wire.
It's like that movie. We're gonna talk about VelociPastor.
Oh, dude, that movie was fucking great.
Oh my god.
That
Anyways,
was one of, like, no, fuck that shit. Whatever we were gonna talk about before that,
doesn't matter.
VelociPastor rules above everything ever possible.
Okay.
That movie was the corniest. Within the first, I told you, dude, the first 5 fucking minutes, I was like, I have to watch this with somebody.
So yeah, Chris had watched the first 10 minutes of VelociPastor,
I felt like I knew the movie.
and yeah,
felt like I had a personal connection with that movie.
You knew the movie, and
well, I told you it wasn't.
You stopped it at 10 minutes, right? You stopped it at 10 minutes.
I told you it wasn't good. Like as soon as he started walking through China, like. And I'm gonna put that in quotations
because it's in huge letters. This is China.
China.
Anyway,
and it's like redwoods and shit. Like you can tell it's just some like guy's backyard that backs up to some woods. But right then and there, I was like, at that very moment, I was like, I can't watch this alone.
It's hard to watch.
I needed some. Oh, it's definitely
really hard to watch.
You need someone there.
Yeah.
To where you can mock it. And get a laugh out of it,
yeah.
Or else you just feel like a douchebag for watching it.
It definitely feels like some mystery science theater. It's actually
it's worse than that.
But it's like experiencing mystery science theater because we watched it together.
It's like
we have our wittiness
it's
already.
It's like the trailer for Mystery Science Theater 2000.
It's like the behind the scenes for the trailer.
We should just watch corny movies and record ourselves just talking shit about them.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
Not actually showing the movie, but just showing reactions and us just being like...
We can always watch that Passion of the Christ or the Brazilian...
No,
the First Temptation.
I feel like I could just watch Mel Gibson's Passion of the Christ
and just comment it.
Go off on it.
Oh.
I don't think anybody has 9 hours to watch that movie.
Is it that long? It's not that long. It's long, yeah.
I purposely watched that movie because everybody was like, it's a great movie.
My mom's going to call me after listening to this, like, Mijo,
what
did you say? Yeah, I know it.
She still calls you Mijo?
Mijo? Yeah.
Is that like, there's like...
That never fades.
You never outgrow that?
That never fades. No, I'm the youngest, so I get treated like a fucking child every time.
You're telling me I'm the youngest out of the two of us.
Yeah.
My nickname is Weasel.
Okay.
Weasel.
I was gonna be surprised for a little bit, but
My dad named me that because I used to weasel my way out of getting in trouble and like getting.
You still do, motherfucker. I do. You still do.
I don't eat mac and cheese, bitch. Still get a side plate or something else. I don't give a fuck. I love my mom because there's many of times I've witnessed my mom and dad like he can eat what we're having. It's just like, but he doesn't like it, so I'm gonna make him this. Extra 10 minutes, my dad's like, I want to eat. Like, oh, I'm making Chris his stuff right now. You wait. Like, that was the one-up that I had on my dad as a child. You ever, like, had, like, a one-up on your dad before?
Never.
Not, like, being wittier than him or saying something smart enough or smart Alex enough to where he's like,
smart Alecky?
Little bastard.
Smart Alecky? Is that
whatever.
The word you're looking for?
You never, zinged your dad once?
I don't think I ever tried.
Really?
My dad was, I don't know for whatever reason it was, but he was very fond of me. Like, it definitely seems like I was favored for a little while over my two siblings. And I know my sister loves this. Like, definitely. Oh yeah, the other one.
Did you get
it? Yeah.
Inside.
Not really. You just straight up. Anyway. Nobody cares. I don't care. We're waiting for the Netflix special. That's gonna go on the That's gonna go on my personal Netflix special. I was definitely favored at a younger point, and then I started to feel smothered. So like the time for being witty, I was too like smothered.
Really?
I was fucking smothered, bro. Like I think I was 19 by the time I bailed. And I left. I went to go live with my sister for a little while. Yeah, dude, I was 19 when I left. Like
I left when I was 18.
I tried to, but I just couldn't afford it. And I, because of all that smothering and insideness, I didn't have the confidence to get out right away.
Like, I thought I was one-upping my dad, but like, yeah, when I'm 18, I'm out. When I turned 18, my dad was like, you moving out? I was like, I kind of have to now. Like, I told you I was going to do it.
Yeah.
And you just felt obligated.
You brought it up.
Yeah. He was like, can't wait.
I think for me, it was just, I don't know.
I feel like if my dad had like a girl, it would be different.
Okay, fair enough. I had a couple.
I feel like just because like I'm a boy, you're a boy. Like I feel like our parents at one point are like, "No, you're a man, now get out."
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh,
they didn't fight me when it came to leaving, but they definitely didn't give me the confidence that I could handle it on my own. That's basically where it came from.
Oh, like the first word out of my dad's fucking mouth after I moved out was like, "You got a budget?" And I was like, "Budget? Oh fuck." You're like, "I have the budget. I can't just blow money however the fuck I want."
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, I just spent like $200 on liquor, dude. You're telling me about a budget?
Yeah, to the youngsters that listen to this, by the way. Well, I don't want to sound like dad, but fucking save your fucking money.
No, my nephew's smart as fuck. He's still out.
Yeah. That is smart.
I wish, dude, if
How
I
old is
knew
he
that
again?
my parents were like 21.
21.
If I knew my parents were really that down for me to stay home like they say they are now.
Yeah.
I would have stayed there till I was like 32.
My nephew is 23. Lives with my sister, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's the way to go.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, we were dumb. Our generation was stupid. We were like, we want to be independent. I should have been like, no, I kind of want to just like give my dad a couple $100 for bills and be the fuck cool, just chilling.
And just go. Just do it. Fucking A.
Now you're rethinking like life steps?
No. I just kind of zoned out because I stopped caring about the conversation.
Oh, true.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck them. Here's what matters. When it comes to my personal self, I'm here now, and I'm not unhappy with how it ended up, I guess. Could have been worse. For those that have the opportunity to do it, fucking stay with your parents and save all your fucking money and build some credit and do something fucking nice with yourself. Quit acting like you can't do shit.
Credit.
God. Credit. No,
I give you credit.
You give me credit?
Yeah. All the time.
Right on.
Yeah.
Not the same.
Yeah,
I can't get a house with your bullshit credit.
It doesn't count towards shit, but I'm saying I give you credit.
I appreciate it, but it doesn't fucking mean anything to me.
I mean, it could.
Okay. I see you. I got you, bro. You don't fist me. Mid episode.
Mid-show fisting?
Mid-show fisting.
I love when people are like, fist. Like, I hear someone in the background yell,
Fist me, bro.
Yeah. Like, you can be mocking me, but in all reality, it's still funny from this side of the room.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I remember the first time I said it to you. You're just like,
sweet. I mean,
that was way before we even wanted to do the podcast.
How many fucking times has someone like, I do fist me?
Fist me, bro.
Yeah.
But people don't even say it. They'll just throw up the fist.
Yeah.
And what I like
we're
to do,
acknowledging it.
Here's something I like to do.
Say it real loud.
No, before. This is like before. Just like to, I like to fuck with people. So they'll throw up the fist, and I'll do this.
Oh.
Or I'll give them one of these, and they'll fucking they'll shake my hand. They'll give me one of those, right?
Like awkward handshake.
Yeah. But then the next time I see them, I'll do a fist bump. So they're never gonna know.
Just constantly rotating how you're gonna greet somebody.
Those are the two options that men have when it comes to kind of slightly knowing each other, right? Like you have that
It's definitely like a comfort.
It's like that clap handshake, you know what I'm talking about?
That good sounding one?
Yeah, that clap handshake. It's either that
Echoes.
with the shoulder in. It's like a half hug, no homo.
I don't do the half hug a lot.
Some people do. But that's what I'm talking about. That's like the generic basic dude bullshit. Like you do the fucking clap handshake, and then you do the shoulder.
Shoulder thing as much as most people though.
Yeah, you know.
Like even when people go in for the shoulder thing, I throw them a bow.
I like to just in the morning. I just fist me, bro.
Oh yeah. See, I like when people are when they do one of these things and they go in.
For one of these,
and I block them with the elbow. That's the best one. They're like, oh, and then they're like,
it becomes a cage match, and then you make it awkward because then they feel awkward because they tried to do that, and you're like, that's not my thing. Yeah. That's the thing is that guys have to know this about each other.
It's really hard to know.
It's fucking stupid. First of all, here's my favorite one. Here's the best one that I like to do. Personally, if I like you, it's one of these. Ready? How you doing? Nice to meet you. That should be the fucking handshake going all across the board for all men, right?
It should. Well, not necessarily. Oh,
I think so.
Across the board?
I think so. Young men, old men.
A handshake.
A handshake. That is the only way we
you're not going to a job interview and be like, what's up, dog?
Don't be a fucking weirdo about it.
Like, you might get a job interview with us fist bumping, but
with us.
Yeah, but you can't go
I'm not gonna lie.
I
want to see if you're gonna give me a handshake.
You can't Goldman Sachs that shit and be
what? What does Goldman Sachs have to do with this?
I don't know. That's just a business that's clearly more established in the past. I could have said fucking Vizio and it wouldn't have mattered.
More established. Okay. I kind of just lost the thought. No, dude.
I don't even know why I would think that.
I don't either.
That's crazy.
That's the best. That is
Out
the
of
best.
all places, I'm like
Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, I mean it's definitely a fucking Fortune 500.
It's because they gave me a credit card once.
Okay, right on.
Again, I could have said.
But again, like I like to do one handshake. The next time I see that person, I'll know what handshake it was. Do you know how I know? Because they also know.
I can't remember.
And you have like people have like this internal memory bank, right? Like last time I saw this guy, it was one of these handshakes. I'm gonna offer it to him, and we're cool.
There's one person, I can't remember who it is. I used to like try and fist bump, and they do all kinds of weird shit to me. It pissed me off. I could go to fist bump, right? Like, and they're like jellyfish. And I'm like,
I hate you. I don't like that. No, hate you. I am not a fan of that.
Or they're like turkey. And I'm like, you piece of shit. Like, I fucking hate that. Oh, because they get me every time.
Yeah, that's
you can't. There's no avoiding that. If you initiate a fist bump, you're
when
gonna
I'm
get
saying I
with.
hate it, deep down inside, I'm like, fuck.
Why didn't I think
that
of
was funny?
Yeah,
it was funny. It was clever. It was so super fucking cheesy.
You can't do the jellyfish.
But I'm never gonna see myself doing that.
There's a bunch of them. You can do like rooster.
Yeah, like I've seen them.
Oh my god. That's why I don't like. I don't like to initiate anymore. Like I let someone else do it. Like I'll look at somebody like fist me and wait for them to put their fist up, so I know they're not gonna fuck with me.
Do you ever notice I just leave sometimes? I don't say bye to people.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I don't want to go through it.
Like 3 days later, someone's like, "Hey man, you never said bye to me the other day." I'm like, "Yeah."
Okay.
And then I just walk away from that conversation and leave that shit hanging too. That's perfect.
You need to take a bite of that turkey leg.
No.
Do it. I think you can do it.
I'm not eating it yet.
Yet. How deep are we?
Pretty deep.
Pretty deep?
I mean, we've had some pretty deep... Oh, you're talking about time frame?
I don't know.
We're good. Oh, deep conversation.
No, that was a good deep one right there.
I feel like...
We got it.
We just went in the fist bumps.
We definitely... I don't know.
This episode is really weird.
It's definitely one of the best ones. As far as like weird goes.
As far as like our attention span goes, I think it's weird.
I don't care.
I think it's our personal normal attention span. We can't have a conversation without having 15 other ones.
I love it.
It's pretty.
I love it because outside the podcast, we're like 2 words and then don't say anything for now.
Yeah, we can literally just drop like one
hey, check this out. And then that's it. Like we won't say shit.
Hours without saying shit. There's times where like I'll just we'll be watching something and like get up, leave, come back. Like,
so back to VelociPastor.
Oh my god, that was fuck. That is what we were talking about.
It is
fucking.
That is
great.
crazy how we did that. Okay.
Did we want to go from VelociPastors
to fist bumps to fathers to fist bumps? Yeah, that happened.
That's a weird combo.
I like it.
I know it's fitting.
I like it.
Fathers fisting, priests.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Children, when we were kids.
Fisting children.
Anyways, but fucking those kids. So back to what happened. Chris saw the first 10 minutes of the movie. He told me about it. He told me about the craziest thing. Like in the fucking beginning, there's just instead of a car exploding,
clearly
they just says VFX
car explosion
or car fire.
No,
it said
car explosion first,
and then it said car fire,
and then it went back, and it was car fire, and then later on it showed that same kind of scene with an actual like little bit of flame, and some dude looked like he was jerking off to it.
I don't remember all that. That is definitely
blocked out.
Maybe
there's a few parts in that movie that I just ignored.
You just don't want to remember them.
But holy fuck, that was like, if this dude or these people ever make it fucking big, that's gonna be like their cannibal.
Oh no, their next movie is gonna be fucking hilarious. If
they had better actors. We get it. These are clearly like students.
So what happened is I posted. I saw it on Amazon Video. Posted it. A bunch of other people saw it. Also posted it. So it trended on its own just for the fact that it was like.
Dude, they've been trying to get that shit trending for like 3 years.
A couple years.
2017.
Yeah, it's 3 years. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. I still think the 70s.
The original video, the original like little clip.
The Sundance Film Festival one?
No. The little, it was like dude in the classroom. What that little original skit was from 2011.
Wow.
And it was just a skit what spawned them.
Hold your thought real quick. Hold your thought because hold your thought into making the full movie. What happened is that I said we need to watch this movie, and we planned it right. Like tonight. This morning before we head out to work, let's watch this fucking movie, and we did, and throughout the movie, it was so entertaining. It's gonna be you guys have to fucking watch it. You have to watch this movie, VelociPastor.
Although the ratings for it are completely off.
They're all over the place. This is like our ratings.
IMDb was like 5.5. Amazon Video was like 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. But Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 60%, 64, which
64.
Rotten Tomatoes is just a bunch
personally.
Yeah,
I give it like an 85.
Yeah,
because it's definitely worth watching.
Yeah,
if you're
it's definitely one of those ones that you need to. It's like Human Centipede.
Dude,
like you had to watch.
It's like instant cult classic.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Joke.
For sure, that's going to be for sure.
Like, yeah.
The internet's crazy. The internet has changed things when it comes to making things like that.
VelociPastor was dope.
VelociPastor. So while we're watching the movie, we're laughing our ass off at the awkward scenes. Chris can't help himself but look at the information about the movie. That's how intriguing this was. It was a $35,000 budget.
Yeah.
Right? $35,000. It was like the guy who directed, produced it, and wrote it.
Yeah, and was a star in it.
Well, he wasn't a star. He was like
he was.
It was the older guy.
Yeah, but he was still the main character throughout the first half of that movie.
Was he? I thought the younger guy.
No, because remember that's the younger dude's like master, not the master, but he was the priest. The other dude was a father.
Yeah. Okay.
So like he's who he looked up to and always confided in and shit. It was corny as fuck, dude.
He was the Mr. Miyagi of the good guys in the movie. Sure. Why not?
I don't feel like that's like
it's as best as it gets.
He
considering
didn't really teach him anything. He just was like, they were both like in the church together.
Yeah, I get it. But I couldn't think of any other as far as this movie has this movie is gumbo. Like it has all kinds of different things going on. And there was never any montage on how they trained.
The fucking description alone, like VelociPastor.
VelociPastor.
Dude loses his parents. Or a priest loses his parents. Soul searches in China. Gets an artifact that changes him into a dinosaur, where he feeds off of wanting to like do good to bad people.
Right, he fights crime. Period.
And ninjas.
Period.
I don't want to spoil it.
Period.
But the main ninja.
Oh yeah.
Man, you kind of saw that coming.
So when I read the description, the movie was not what I thought it was going to be. Like it talks about being in China.
The movie was dope.
But he was in China for like a couple minutes in that movie.
But at the end of the movie, he was like, "We're gonna have to travel the world and find." Dude, if there's like a sequel, for like VelociPastor in London, like I'm fucking watching it, dude.
VelociPastor versus Sharknado.
Well, Sharknado's always gonna win.
Yeah, well, you can't kill it.
Sharknado. Yeah. The only person that can defeat Sharknado is the dude from 90210 and Tara Reid.
Tara Reid is just invincible altogether.
In that movie, yes. She lost an arm and became a chainsaw.
Really?
Something like
she
that.
went like straight up fucking Evil Dead on that shit?
Yeah.
What is the chainsaw
She's
for?
a gangster. For fucking fighting sharks, duh. It's Sharknado. My question is, how often do like the Sharknadoes just like find them? Like,
now is it at this point? Is it just brewing on its own? Because
I mean, it doesn't matter anymore.
Lightning doesn't even strike that often.
Like versus 8-legged freaks or some shit.
Versus Godzilla.
Who cares? Like, I'd watch that. I'd watch Godzilla fight a fucking Sharknado.
Sharknado versus the
Care Bears. He just would breathe fire and fuck everything up. Mm-hmm. Like, it'd be done. He could take out a whole tornado.
Just by standing in it.
Yeah. It's Godzilla.
You can't fuck with that motherfucker.
You can't.
Can't mess with
him. He about to get fucked up by King Kong, though. That new movie looks dope.
I've always been a bigger Godzilla fan, where I don't want to watch that happen. King Kong won the original, so I feel like they'll turn it around on this. Sure.
I think the revamped King Kong is super fucking dope, though.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen Skull Island.
We've literally watched it at my house twice.
I haven't seen it.
Get off your phone.
I was on the phone.
I
wasn't there. We can watch it right now. That's fine.
Like the first 15 minutes, you see Kong, and you're like, damn. This might even be quicker than it's 7 minutes.
Take a bite of that turkey leg.
No. What is your obsession with the turkey leg?
It's so good. I just want to.
You haven't touched yours since.
I put mine away. Actually, I didn't.
I know I did.
I unwrapped mine all the way.
And never
didn't even. Yeah.
I spilled shit all over my hand.
Yeah.
My pants.
You had to open yours like a flower.
And it still didn't work. Gravity's a bitch.
It looks like Edible Arrangements messed up and sent you this.
Edible Arrangements was like, man, we fucked up. Here's some credit.
Found this turkey leg.
We sent you a turkey leg. It was supposed to be roses.
What time is it?
Daytime.
Nighttime. It's nighttime. It is definitely nighttime.
Talking about our time or podcast time?
Podcast time. Well, actually, I meant our time.
Our time. It's time to eat turkey legs.
It's time to eat turkey legs?
Podcast time is wrapping up.
It's time to eat turkey legs. That's what time it is for both.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, well, this episode was once again completely fucked.
Why?
Because we
do what we normally do and just rant?
Yeah, we don't
That's the best thing ever, yeah.
We just kind of go for
it. We've had topics and piled on topics at least enough for the past 5 episodes.
Dude, remember that time?
And haven't even, tried.
No, remember that time that we, wrote down, 9 different topics?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Because we were like, man, we're so... And we did, 2.
Yeah, we did 2, and we still haven't gotten rested. We haven't even touched the other 7. You did bring up...
That was months ago.
That was a month ago.
Yeah.
It was exactly... Well, not exactly. It was around a month ago. But the crystal dildos, to recap, definitely...
It's something new.
It's definitely...
I couldn't not talk about
Now, it's not new. Those have been out for a while. I've known about them, but I forgot about them.
Why do you forget about
crystal
healing dildos?
Do you understand the weird,
Trust me,
weird things that we run into on a daily basis?
Every time that I have sex, I'd like to think I'm fixing somebody. These are literally proven to do it, apparently.
What you just said is what women want for people that are like you, broken as shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they want to fix you. You're the fixer-upper. And
yeah, there's no fixing.
No ranting time? We ranted already.
We ranted plenty.
Nah. Well, I love you, bro.
I love you. Shout out to Thunder Thighs 210.
Yes, Thunder Thighs 210. Thank you for the turkey legs. It was $10.
Full blown meal.
Yes, and if you're out,
they open next week.
They do open next week. I was looking at.
We're just plugging this dude for.
Yeah, no, this one is on us. I already told him that.
It's definitely already on me.
Yeah, it literally is on you. Yeah,
it's literally on me.
We got a couple affiliates. Adam and Eve. You got to go to the morningafterpillshow.com. Yeah.
For your plug or.
It's a couples kit. So one thing for him, another thing for her, a thing for both of y'all. The promo code is erotica. Erotica, and you get 50% off that entire order.
For sure.
Yes, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
And then you have Healer.
You're welcome.
Healer is CBD for pets.
I'm
CBD for dogs.
All for this shit.
Yeah.
Still, if I had a dog, if I still had Chewy, his ass be on fucking CBD.
For sure.
Because he's a spaz.
For sure.
He needs something.
CBD is good for everyone, and I'm glad.
And I feel like feeding him Ritalin is going to be really frowned upon. So CBD is the next best thing.
But that's how you'll calm him down from the Ritalin.
Yeah. Because I don't think my dog should be eating 30 milligrams of Ritalin.
I don't think it. No.
But a couple drops on his fucking milk bone is going to.
Yeah.
Be all baby.
That's pretty much what it is. It's treats.
If someone gave me a fucking milk bone with CBD healing shit on it, I'm good.
Shout out to Healer. And don't forget, we got new stuff, by the way.
Yeah.
It was requested that we get a Christopher Senate t-shirt. And
that shit looks dope.
And it's up there. So if you go to the morningafterpillshow.com,
you put your hoodie on.
Oh yeah. This hoodie I'm wearing right now, brand new.
Hoodie's on.
I'm not gonna get a new hoodie. It's actually really nice. I like it. It's comfortable. I don't want to take it off, and it's hot in here.
Turkey leg.
Turkey leg. It's turkey leg time. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. Don't forget, if you're listening to us on Apple Podcast, be sure to give us a rating.
Podbean.
Yes.
Give us a rating.
Give us a rating. Go to Podchaser. Look for the Morning After Pill Show. Give us more ratings. Share the shit out of us. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to click subscribe. Click that little alert button. We don't even need to do it anymore.
No, we can do it now.
Yeah. I love how we're just growing. We're growing
every day.
We're growing, and we're growing because of you guys. And thank you very much.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media pages: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Super funny shit we post on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I mean, we keep it offensive.
We do. At least there.
Everywhere we go.
All right, everybody. You guys have a great night.
I'm trying to this turkey leg. Bitches.